The computer as a tutor.
The computer as a tutor.
Sinang observe ka niyam ate. Ma'am Mel, bakit?
Computer plays a vital role in teaching and learning process. The computer plays a vital role in the 21st century learning. Today, educators accept the fact that the computer has indeed succeeded
projector
in
ka, ate?
providing an individualized learning
Ni
environment.
ate Erica.
Computer plays a vital role in teaching and learning process. The computer plays a vital role in the 21st century learning. Today, educators accept the fact that the computer has indeed succeeded in providing an individualized learning environment.
Kahit kung tubag po. Da mabuldi nga projector ate. Ni ma'am.
Computer-aided
Science teacher.
instruction. The
Computer-aided
computer-aided instruction can be a tutor in effect relieving the teachers of many activities in his personal role as a classroom tutor. However, the role of the roles of teachers in computer-aided instruction. Assist students for any computer activities. The teacher must guide the students for the activity whether they know it or not. Second, decide the learning objectives that is attainable and measurable with the help of the computer-aided instruction software. Plan the structured activities to achieve objectives suited to the needs of a student, and evaluate the student's activity by the ways of testing the specific expected outcomes. Roles of students in computer-aided instruction. Wait lang, bebang, nagsauk. Roles of students in computer-aided instruction. Receive and absorb information on the software. Understand instructions and directions given by the teacher for the computer activity. Retain the information and rules for the computer activity to avoid time consuming. And lastly, apply the knowledge and rules during the process of computer learning. Computer roles. It acts as a sort of tutor for the learners. It provides a challenging virtual learning environment to motivate learning and to help and assist the learners as well as the teacher. And lastly, reinforces learning through drill and practice. It can also provide feedbacks for the student's performance. Computer-aided instruction integrated with lessons. It should not stop with the drill and practices and works best in reinforcing learning through repetitive exercise, such that students can practice basic skills or knowledge in various subject areas. Drills and practices programs include vocabulary building, math facts, and basic science. Computer-aided instruction programs. One example of computer-aided instruction program is a simulation program. There are softwares that are constructivist in nature. An example of such software is SimCity. It aims to develop the learner's ability in the sense that it exposes the learners in a virtual world applying their knowledge and skills to solve a certain problem. Another type of computer-aided instruction programs are the instructional games. These are softwares intended to play for fun learning. It adds color and excitement to motivate the learners. One concrete example is the text twist for the development of basic spelling skills. Another example is the Geosafari for adventure activities for geography, history, and science. Another type is the problem-solving software. It allows students to learn and improve their problem-solving skills. In problem-solving software, the learners must employ their higher thinking skills such as logic, recognition, reflection, and strategy making. One concrete example is the Thinking Things One software, in which the learners must help each other by observing and comparing things. Multimedia, encyclopedia, and electronic books. It provides textual information for reading. Examples of these are Microsoft Encarta for Kids, electronic dictionaries, and electronic encyclopedia. E-books are useful for learning, reading, spelling, and verbal skills. Electronic dictionaries like Merriam-Webster and Britannica Encyclopedia are available for students' inquiries. Computer as a teaching tool. In this topic, we shall look at the computer but from another perspective as the teacher's handy tools. It anchored and support the constructivist and social constructivist paradigms of learning. There are 6 computer capabilities that the teacher can employ. First, let's discuss about informative tools. It provides vast amounts of information in various forms through the use of internet, such as text, graphics, sounds, and video. Through the use of internet, users can access global information resources about the latest issues in the world. Communication tool. The computer has been used in communication as evident by social networking sites as to Facebook, Twitter, and Friendster. We can even chat or talk friends and families anywhere in the globe through Yahoo Messenger or the one in Facebook or view them through the webcam. We can send messages and information through the internet in just seconds or minutes.
Constructive tool. The computer itself can be used for manipulating information, visualizing one understanding, and building new knowledge. The Microsoft Word computer program itself is a desktop publishing software that allows users to organize and present their ideas in attractive format. Another computer capabilities is situating tool. By means of virtual reality extension system, the computer can create 3D images on display to give the user the feeling that are situated in a virtual environment. A flight simulation program is an example of a situating tool which places the users in simulated flying environment.
The Internet in education. Internet is used as teaching tools in learning. It has the ability to help the teachers as well as the learners in their schoolworks. Computers and the Internet are a great resource for classroom teachers. Teachers can find suggestions, lesson plans, practical supports, information, and materials through the Internet. Uses of Internet in distance education. It is used for communication, online study aids, and provides learning information in many different interesting formats. Distance education is different from the traditional education. Distance education is that educational information and instruction is taught to learners who are physically distant from the source of that information and instruction. Distance education, also called the distance learning, provides learning chances to people who could not afford time or money for traditional classes or who lived in remote areas far from schools. Because of the expansion of the Internet in recent years, the Internet has become the most important tool for delivering distance education. How does distance education works? First of all, the learner should decide what kind of distance learning program he wants to take. There are many websites such as the Peterson's Education Center providing plentiful distance educational sources, and the potential learners can link to each resource mentioned. When the learner links to the website that he is interested in, he can see the goal, content, policy, and tuition of the educational programs. He also should notice the hardware and software requirements and should set the equipment before starting his distance learning. Lectures are presented online and instructors may post questions to begin the discussion. Distance learning can help learners realize the importance of lifelong education, whether for personal interest or career preparation and enhancement. Through a variety of media and institutions, and with flexibility in scheduling to many different learners, lifelong learning becomes possible and attractive to more and more people. These are the uses of internet for authentic activities. It can be used as a tool for communication, tools for inquiry, and tools for construction. First, let's talk about the tool for communication. The internet has become the world's major channel for communication. Three of these tools for communication that the internet users take advantage of are the emails, instant messaging, and asynchronous discussions. There are some social networking sites such as the Facebook and Yahoo Messenger that serves as a communication for us to communicate to our loved ones here and abroad. The internet is commonly used as a tool for inquiry by the students and the teachers. Examples of these are the Google and the Wikipedia. Internet is a huge place for researching answers to our questions. We can surf the internet for our projects, assignments, and other schoolworks. This is an effective tool for constructivism and discovery learning. The internet can also be a tool for construction. Internet supports the constructivist approach in learning. It provides the learners with educational online softwares that enhance the learner's skills in constructing ideas.